Well, hello, my friends. I'm here. And I'm back. This time with a different camera. And I want to apologize for this camera. It's a little on the blurry side. And I've played with it and tweaked with it. I can't really figure out why, and I do apologize. All right, so this is now going to be part 2 of part 1. Wait, that made no sense. This is my entire video collection, and I'm going to go over with you my collection. There we go, that's better. So, I'm going to go over everything with you from number 51 to 100. So the first part, if you want to check that out, it's in the description down below. That has everything from 1 to 50, and of course, every other video I've done for my entire collection. But this particular video is part 2 of this series. So I'm going to go through this entire collection. I got them sitting right here beside you, and I'm going to tell you all about them, or at least a little bit about them, and the collection that I have here. So let's start off with what we got. The Lake House. This is a full screen edition. What was that? Sandra Bullock, yeah. Full screen edition. This at some point in time, if I find it in widescreen or on Blu-ray, I will definitely upgrade. Very good movie. Very, very good movie. All right, the next one is The Little Mermaid. This is a Disney release. Of course, it's got the slip. I'm not a big fan of slip covers. I usually eliminate them entirely, but I kept the slip on this one. But this is the Platinum Edition. The next one I have is a really good film. This is Pacific Rim in Blu-ray. Okay. The next one's also in Blu-ray. This is Focus with Will Smith. I don't remember seeing this one. Matter of fact, I don't know if I've actually seen this one at all, but I have got this one. And of course, like I've said before, my memory is really, 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 really not good. So, yeah. All right, so this is X2, the unrated version of X2. Ooh, it's all shiny. It's kind of cool. Yeah. All right. And I love X-Men. X-Men is a really good setup there. I have X-Men 1.5, another really good film. This particular edition, though, I'm not sure if I'm 100% in love with the way this particular one is set up, but it's all right. I've doesn't want to go in. Ugh. It's because the way the box is designed, the flap doesn't want to play well with others. Sketching. Oh, see, now I see. Now it's. No, I thought I fixed it. I could be here a while. Hold on a second. Some of the packaging for some of these movies is just a pain in the rear end. All right, the next one. I've never seen this, actually. I probably should add this to my list. This is Wild Card. This has got Jason Statham. Statham? Yeah, the guy from Italian Job is in this. So that's a good movie. I've never seen it. It looks good, like it's a good movie. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. If I've never seen it, I'm going to let you know I've never seen it. Oh, this one. Arnold Schwarzenegger. So they made a remake of this. I don't like the remake, but this one is good. The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Day is really, really, really good. Oh, wow. Very good movie. Very good movie. All right, so then we have Men Seeking Women with Mr. Will Ferrell. I do remember this one. I've seen it, and not my favorite. But Will Ferrell is Will Ferrell, and yeah, if you like his kind of comedy, he's all right. If you don't, just pass. That's kind of my thought process. All right, I want to say I've seen this one. What the heck is her name? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's Rachel Cook, I think is her name. Tim Robbins is in this one as well. This is called Antitrust. This is another good film. I want to say it's 1990s. I'm so off. It's 2000. It's a pretty good film, Antitrust. This one's a good one. This has got Tom Green in it. It's called Freddy Got Fingered. There you go, Freddy Got Fingered. Yeah, it's not what you would think. But like the cover says, this is brilliant. This is... if you like Tom Green comedy, you'll definitely like Freddy Got Fingered. It's definitely got his typical type of fall over, make you laugh kind of comedy. Oh yeah, this is a good one too. Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc. I want to say they did a TV show at some point in time too, but I don't remember if they did a TV show or not. But Joan of Arc, that's a good one. Like I was saying once before, I'm not a big fan of this particular time period. However, this film kind of, I don't know, you kind of forget the medieval stuff, even though it's set in that time period. But good one. All right, so every now and again I will find a box set of movies, and this one I don't remember how I acquired it. There are so many in here. There are 10 movies in total in this box set. The Vault of Horror is what it says. And we have Scream of the Wolf, Wolfman, Moon of the Wolf, Snow Beast, Silent Night, Bloody Night, which, by the way, is a good movie. Don't Look in the Basement, Jack the Ripper, Satanic Rides, the Dracula, House of the Haunted Hill, Night of the Living Dead. So that is in this collection. I like buying these box sets because for a small price, or a fairly small price, you get a lot of movies. Now, the movies that you get in here usually are already out of copyright, if you will, or whatever, the copyright free, I think is what they call it. Open source or open something or another. Correct me in the comment section below. But I like getting these because you get a lot of older movies that are just not released anywhere else. So that's really cool. And I love it. I love that whole set. All right, then we have Poseidon. This is a full screen version. I'm going to, at some point in time, when I see it, and think about it, of course, I'm going to get rid of the full screen version and get the widescreen. I prefer widescreen over full screen. Excuse me. This is kind of another one of those, you know, the whole world's falling apart. And I believe it's kind of like the Titanic, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've seen it, and of course my memory is not the best of the best. This one I've never seen. It's got Matt Damon in it and Emily Blunt in it. It's called The Adjustment Bureau. This is one I do not remember seeing. And I think if I remember correctly, this has got to do with like time travel. If I remember correctly. This I need to add to my watch list. So I need to add that to my watch it immediately list. All right, the next one. Oh my gosh, I love this guy. He's so awesome. I can't remember his dang name off the top of my head, and it's of course not on the freaking thing. Jason Segel's in here. Kristen Bell's in here. Russell Brand. Absolutely amazing. I love Russell Brand. I love the way the guy thinks. If you've ever listened to his podcast, it is just amazing. He interviews some of the most amazing people. You have to pay for his podcast. It's not like most where you can use Apple or Spotify or whatever. You have to actually pay for his podcast. But man, he's got a great podcast. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Again, absolutely fantastic. This is the unrated version. Great film. Isn't that the girl? That is the girl from that 70s show right there. So absolutely love it, love it, love it. Amazing. Okay, so I bought this one at Walmart because I heard great reviews about it. This was years ago, of course. And I was told it was kind of a lot like Mary Poppins, but Nanny Mcphee. And of course, it's full screen. Ding dong me, did not understand when I started collecting. There's only 67 in my list. When I started collecting VHS DVDs and movies, I didn't understand the difference between full screen and widescreen. It just didn't click to me. I didn't have a full screen television, a widescreen television. I had a standard TV. So for me, full screen just didn't make any sense. Or the whole concept between full screen and widescreen, I didn't understand it. That's what I mean. Full screen, it was great because I could see the whole thing. There was no black bars. But when you switch over to the modern televisions of widescreen TVs, you now get black bars on either side. I'm not down with that. Full screen is modified to fit the television, where widescreen usually, not always, but usually is designed just the way it's supposed to be. Like this particular video in widescreen. So Nanny Mcphee is on my list. All right. I love this one. So you have Joe Pesci and you have Danny Glover, and they are in Gone Fishing. This is a movie just to kind of sit back, relax, and have a couple of good laughs. Have a couple of good I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's really late, man. It's really late. Have a couple of good laughs. Good movie. So definitely one that is on my absolutely list. It's kind of like Grumpy Old Men, sort of, in a weird kind of way. All right, the other one we've got here is Tom Cruise. This is War on the Worlds. War on the Worlds. Good movie. And, you know, what's cool about this movie is that Steven Spielberg did it in such a way that it really made you feel as if you were literally right there experiencing this movie, as if it was you. It was amazing. Absolutely fantastic. All right, so I bought this particular movie because of Macaulay Culkin. I didn't really care about the script. I didn't care about the other characters. I didn't care about the quality of the film. I got this movie because I love Macaulay Culkin, and this is saved. Macaulay Culkin is one of those actors, and I mean, let's put Home Alone off to the side. He's one of those actors that when he gets into a role, he really makes it his own. He really develops the character, and he really kind of just becomes that individual. He did that with The Good Son, and he did that with the other one he did as an adult. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but Saved, again, he did it again. I really wish Macaulay Culkin would come back in front of the camera. Macaulay Culkin is an unappreciated actor, in my opinion. He really has a lot of potential, and he's just dang good at what he does. He just understands how film works, and maybe that's just because he grew up in it. I don't know, but I love Macaulay Culkin. Okay, this one's a classic. This one is a classic. This one is amazing, and I love this movie so much. The Craft. This movie puts you in a whole new world. It really kind of makes you feel as if you're in the moment with them, and magic is possible. Especially when you see, I can't remember her name, but this character here. You see her change her eye color. You see her run her hands through her hair and change her hair color. I mean, it really just kind of like... And of course, let's be honest, the cast, yep, they're absolutely beautiful. I mean, we are talking, let's see here, Rachel True, Neve Campbell, Robin Turney, and Ferrell Bulk? Whatever. I'm going to butcher it. Y'all can see. Okay, The Craft. Good one. Absolutely good one. Okay, so when I bought this next one, I really liked this person. I thought she was amazing. Now, not so much. But Here and Now with Ellen. It's a stand-up comedy. It's just her basically on stage and kind of... it's funny. It's good. I like her comedy. It's like a lot of actors. I like the comedy. I like the acting. I don't necessarily care for the person. It's just the way it is. All right, so this has got Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, and Demi Moore. Can you guess who it is? Can you guess what movie it is? Can you guess? Can you guess? Nope. Yes? No? All right. A Few Good Men. That, my friends, that's a good one. All right. That's a very, it's a good movie you can watch with mom and dad or grandma. I swear, it's a good film. It's not too old-fashioned, but yet it's new enough that you'll enjoy it. All right, onward. We got Jack Nicholson with About Schmidt. Schmidt or Schmitty? Schmidt. He's a crazy lunatic. Good movie. I would say it's underrated, though. All right, this is a new one to my collection, actually. I've not had this one very long in my collection. This was a replacement for one that was a pirate, if you will. This is Obligation? Oblivision? Whatever. It's Tom Cruise and Morgan Freeman. You figure out what the hell that says. My dyslexia says, no, you're not reading that. So this is a movie I have never seen. It looks quite interesting. I got a hold of it and I said, it can fill a hole. All right. This movie has Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson in it. Again, a full screen. Probably should be replaced. But Starsky and Hutch. This used to be an old TV show back in, well, before I was born. Yeah, and you've got, is that Snoop? That is. You got Snoop Dogg in there, man. That's kind of cool. I don't remember watching it, but again, I've got to go through my entire collection and watch everything all over again. All right, the next one's Mel Gibson. I love this film. This is Mad Max. This is the first of the Mad Max series. There's Mad Max, there's Mad Max Superdome, and there's a couple other ones. This, in my opinion, is the best Mad Max film there is. It really makes you feel as if you understand his character and the fact that he's trying to protect his wife and protect his kids, and yet he is he's angry. He wants to fight back and get to the point of it all. All right, so I grew up watching Peewee Herman. I loved Peewee Herman, and so I bought Big Top Peewee Herman. I love this film. This is a good movie. Peewee Herman, I can't remember what the heck's the guy's name. He has done such a fantastic job with this character. I am not seeing his name on here. Paul Rubens, I think his name is Paul Rubens. So the Peewee Herman Playhouse was an awesome TV show for kids. It really was. And it wasn't originally designed for children. It actually was like a Broadway show, I guess, originally. And then they decided in the 90s to make it a TV show. And it was really great. And then he got accused of, or maybe he did, but he got accused of doing inappropriate things. Honestly, I don't... Okay, so it is not illegal to go to a strip club and do something to yourself in a private room, which is what he apparently did in a theater, whatever, okay? They took his show away for it. Now, I understand he was a kid. Okay, I get the crazy, the drama, the whatever. But they destroyed something. Okay, here's the problem. I separate the character from the actor. I naturally do. I don't think the character and the actor are even related. They just happen to be using that person's like body. And this is, I'm going to touch touchy stuff here, but it's kind of like the Bill Cosby stuff. The Bill Cosby Show or the Cosbys was amazing. It was a great TV show. And now people are refusing to watch it because of how disgusting and sick somebody is accused of being. Or I don't know if he is or isn't. It's not my business. I don't care. I don't care about his life. But the Cosby Show, the TV show itself, was amazing. It's kind of like Michael Jackson. Now, I'm not defending anybody, okay? Michael Jackson's music, in my opinion, was amazing in that time period. The person, you know, but the art of it, that's what I like. If they're good at what they do, they're good. If they're bad at what they do, I don't even pay attention to them. But the person and what the person does and goes through, I don't care anyways. All right. Oh, here's another one. Johnny Depp in Secret Window. Secret Window was a very serious role for Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp has played some crazy, amazing, fantastic characters. Do I like Johnny Depp himself? No. But good movie. Point taken. Let's move on. Here we go. New York. Ooh, I bumped you. Sorry. New York Minute with Mary-Kate Olsen and Ashley Olsen. Now these girls. This is a good movie. Okay, this is a good movie. These girls had a hard life. They had a rough life. And do I wish they would come back to the screen? Absolutely. Do I think Fuller House would have been a heck of a lot better? Yes, I think Fuller House would have been a lot better, and I think Fuller House would have kept going for many, 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 many years if one of them would have decided to join the cast. Unfortunately, they didn't. It is what it is. All right, so now we have one of my favorite English movies, The Full Monty. If you haven't seen this, this is a really good movie. So it's about this guy here in the middle. The time period, there's no jobs. There's no jobs available for anybody. And the guy here in the middle, his wife basically ends up leaving him. He has a young son. He wants to have her and hold on to the relationship with his young son. And so he's trying to find a way to make money to pay his child support, basically, so he can continue to see his son. He meets a lot of people along the way, especially Gerald, which Gerald's character was amazing and really in debt because he was hiding the fact that he was out of work from his wife, but whatever. And so they become strippers, male strippers. They got to do something to make money, and they got to pay the bills. And it's a really good movie. Yeah. Okay, so this one has got Johnny Depp in it again, Mary Stuart Masterson, and Adele Quill, Aidan Quinn. This is Benny and June. Now, the reason I have this movie and the reason I know about this movie, I live in the city where this movie was filmed. If you know where that is, leave a comment in the description below if you're still watching. But Benny and June was amazing. Benny was the brother of June. June was a little bit mentally disabled. And Johnny Depp's character, he fell in love with June and wanted to take care of June. And he was himself a little bit slow, but almost a genius. He's a little bit of a magician, a little bit of a great guy. And it's a great film, and it was done very well, and it was done here, like I said, in my town. And if you know where that's at, leave that comment down below. Tell me where I live. I dare you. And no cheating, Babs. You have my address. Don't cheat. Soul Plane, Mile High Edition. Again, this has got, was it P. Diddy? I think, no, not P. Diddy. What's his name? Oh my gosh, what's his name? Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, yeah. Soul Plane. I've seen it. It's all right. The music's okay. The cast is all right. It's just Tom Arnold's in it. It's just not something I'm probably going to ever watch again. I watched it once years ago. Meh, I could pass, honestly. Same with my next film. I am not a Will Ferrell necessarily fan, and especially this movie. I can't stand this movie. The character is just so ditzy. But Elf. It's a pretty good Christmas movie, I guess. But it's not necessarily one I care for. I keep it in my collection because my family, they like that movie. And they like watching it at Christmas time, so I let them. All right, so this movie has got Reese Witherspoon in it and Kiefer Sutherland in it. And it's called Freeway. I actually don't remember seeing this. I want to say it was about a guy that was killing prostitutes, but it's been such a long time since I've seen it. Maybe I need to add that to my list. Gives Little Red Riding Hood a retrofit. That sounds dirty. All right, so Runaway. So this has got, let's see, Ali Sherdy and Steve Gutberg in it. It's Short Circuit. This is the same girl that was in The Breakfast Club. She is in it. And this is a really good movie. I like part 2 as well. Short Circuit 2, I think is really good as well. But, yep, Short Circuit. A good one. It's weird. It's about a robot that has feeling, has personality. All right, here's another one. Winter Break. I don't remember watching this. I think it's a romantic comedy, I guess. It's got one of the kids from American Pie in it. But Winter Break. Another one that I don't really care for, but it's a special edition 2-disc set of Hellboy. Again, I wasn't huge into it, but whatever. Hellboy. All right, now we got some Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey with Liar Liar is still my favorite, but some Bruce Almighty is good too. So I got Bruce Almighty. Now, I don't care what anyone says. This is got Keanu Reeves in it. I think this is kind of like, not necessarily a prequel, but it's kind of it's a movie that gives the essence of The Matrix. Johnny Mnemonic. And I actually have right here next to me my favorite. I have Johnny Mnemonic on VHS. Look at this. It comes with an orange cassette. Isn't that amazing? Clear plastic, and yeah, isn't that cool? I love it. I love it. This case, this whole thing. Johnny Mnemonic, I have to say, is probably one of my favorite science fiction movies. Outside of Cube, I love Cube. But Johnny Mnemonic, it really makes you think about the future and the possibility of keeping information inside your head. And, let's be honest, we're going to talk about the future. What's really going to happen is technology is going to merge with humanity. It's going to happen. It's only a matter of time. And Johnny Mnemonic nails it. Oh, Robin Williams in The Birdcage. You want to see Robin Williams play a fantastic gay character? The Birdcage is awesome. They run a club, and it is a really, really crazy and fantastic and amazing. You got Gene Hackman in it and Nathan Lane. I mean, this is a great movie, you guys. Great movie. So, The Birdcage. My throat's getting dry and I need to drink something. But I only got a few more left. All right, so the other one here is Underworld. Underworld is a really good vampire movie. It's not the best, but honestly, I'd rather prefer, I prefer Blade, the Blade series, to the Underworld series, but it's okay. If you want some funny, scary movie, and I gotta upgrade this, another full screen, but Scary Movie 3 is pretty good. It's pretty funny. This particular one looks like it's got Queen Latifah in it. Oh my gosh, I wish they would just put a list of the cast like right on it, and they don't. But anyways, there's a bunch of amazing people in this movie, and it's a funny movie. And I love the Scream. Scream movies are good. All right, so this is another pretty good one, starring Charlie Finn, Sam Huntington, Jay Paulson, James Rodney, and Rip Torn. This is Rolling Kansas. I am a sucker for a weed film. I don't know what it is about weed, but I find weed to be a funny concept. Weed movies are kind of funny. But every now and again, you need a scary movie, and a scary movie, in my opinion, is definitely Phone Booth. That is very truthful, and Phone Booth is a very scary concept. You got somebody on the other line that's just threatening your life, and they can shoot you and kill you dead, and you have nothing but fear in your guts because you know that people around you are going to die, and if you leave that phone booth, you're dead too, and your family will end up being dead. So, fantastic movie. So, Phone Booth. Now, I've seen this, and I've never really been into the Jason films, but Jason Goes to Hell, I've seen it. It's okay, but I've never really been a big fan of Jason. Okay, so this is another one that I've seen. It's got Meg Ryan in it and Tim Robbins. I have a thing for Tim Robbins, apparently, or at least I used to years ago. and Walter Matthau, which I wish he was still with us. But IQ, good movie. And this movie, okay, I gotta tell you the story about this movie. This movie was introduced to me by one of my best friends, Chris. We have been best friends since 1995, or we've known each other since 95. We haven't really been best friends until about 97. I was never really a John Cusack fan. I didn't really know who John Cusack was. I knew his sister, but I didn't really know him. And I didn't really know who Jack Black was. But my buddy Chris introduced me to High Fidelity. And let me tell you what. This movie, I got to do a review on this movie as in like now. Because this movie was absolutely amazing. This movie had amazing music. It had... I'll tell you why I relate. John Cusack's character was a collector of vinyl records. He understood the art of music. He understood his passion for it, and he loved it. He loved the sound and the music and the art more than he loved life itself. I relate. For me, video is that. I love video more than anything. I love my wife. I love my kids. I love my house. I love my dogs. I love the things in my life. But the thing that helps me unwind, the thing that brings me to the ground and really makes me appreciate everything that I have in life is the escape from it. Movies. There's a thing about movies I just can't put my finger on, but it makes me feel centered. So my buddy introduced me to High Fidelity years ago, and I fell in love with it. It was not in my collection, and now it is. Number 99 in my collection. And the final one, this movie... I bought this movie originally. Actually, I didn't buy it. I rented this movie at Hastings because John Goodman was in it. Richard Dreyfuss is in it. And Holly Hunter is in it. It's a great movie. It's called Always. It's about an airplane company. And these people, they learn how to... it's been so long. It's a romantic, it's a comedy, it's a drama. It's about saving the business. They couldn't hear him. They couldn't see him. But he was there when they needed him, even after he was gone. Richard Dreyfuss plays a ghost. But anywho, been a long time, but good movie. All right, I'm really tired. It's really late. It's probably midnight. Happy New Year. And 10 minutes till. So have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. That is number 51 to 100. Part 2 of my entire movie collection. There will be very many more to come. There's a lot. My actual numbers, I think, are almost 3,000 physical titles. And then I have a lot of little box sets and that kind of stuff too. All right, y'all. You have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, be safe. Stay safe. Live life a little. And watch a movie, man. I'll see y'all real soon. Bye for now.